not. They are frayed. Okay, so I was not expecting to get on camera looking like this. I thought my hair was done. Either way, no worries. You guys, let's get into the message. So, again, let me do the intro. It's your grade 4. You know what you came here for. It's your daily dose of medicine, and you know what you came here for. So let's just get straight into the word. Um, the word of the day. Before I do that, thank you guys for subscribing, sharing, liking, being here, being a part of the journey, the team. I'm only at 200 and something subscribers. I need more subscribers, y'all. I need 500 subscribers. Help me get up to 500 subscribers. I get 500 views a day, but I don't have you all subscribing. I need you guys, if you come and view, to subscribe, okay? So that my channel can grow, so that we can continue to keep on working to get this channel to be as big and as bold as it needs to be. So again, I want to say thank you all for everyone tapping in and becoming a part of the journey. Today's date, May the 14th. It says, we need each other. Again, I tell you, if two of you can on earth can agree, harmonize together, make a symphony together about whatever, anything and everything they may ask, it will come to pass and be done for them by my Father in heaven. Matthew 18:19. We need each other in the body of Christ. Men and women need each other. Denominations need each other. I believe that when we get to heaven, we will learn the truth about our differences. We will learn that all of us were right about some things and wrong about others. But even the things that we were right about won't matter. God wants us to get along, to stop fighting with everyone over petty things we disagree about, and to begin to find things that we can agree about so that we can get along with one another. Practice looking for ways to agree with other believers, and then watch what God does through the unity of faith. That is so freaking hilarious, because today I decided to figure out what the job of my mother is. How did I do that? So let those who have eyes see, let those who have ears hear. I don't know if I should talk about this on the intranet, but I am going to do it. I feel like, like some Freaky Friday-ish happened to me, right? Especially with this passing of the full moon, I feel like some Freaky Friday-ish happened where it's like, I'm being tested. Who's testing you, Euphoria? You sound crazy. What are you talking about? I feel like I'm being tested by my ancestors to see if I actually do hold the traits that would be able to make me a matriarch of my family, meaning a frontline, quote unquote, stepper for the family, right? Meaning, if I had the power to have the authority that my mother has over my entire family and really get the understanding of her job so I can understand her better as a human being, would I be able to handle it? I feel like for some odd reason, I'm being initiated into this position. I guess you just, when you know, you know. If you know, you know. And that's what I feel like is going on right now. I have the opportunity to focus on what I'm supposed to focus on or keep getting distracted. Yes, I said distracted because, of course, men will wave their magic wands with their King of Wand energy in your face and be like, hey, come over here and come play with me. Let's play house. And it's like, I don't think I could play house right now. I kind of have the job to kind of like step into a position. And if you can't help me with this position, then it's not going to be a good look. So, yeah. But anywho, that's what I feel like I am being introduced into. What's up, love? Make sure you click and subscribe to the channel. So with this, with the word of the day being, we need each other, and me waking up naturally with this idea in my mind, like it didn't take me, like I didn't read that before I came on camera. Like I literally just came on camera, right after I did what I did this morning, right after I took on that responsibility, or what I saw was a responsibility to take on. So I said to myself, my shoulders hurt really bad, right? And I'm like, what does this mean? If I am my family and I am, quote unquote, chosen to be the matriarch of the family, or if I was like supposed to be my mom for a day, or I had to take care of my mom for a day, what would that consist of? That's what I asked myself. And then just naturally it came to my eyeballs to see exactly what it is that I have to take on. Then I also saw a reel on YouTube. It said, who would you rather spend a day with, mommy or daddy? And the girl was like, I want to spend a day with mommy because mommy has the least amount of work. And the dad was like, are you sure you want to say that? Because you don't realize it, but that shirt you got on, mommy had to order. Those shoes you got on, those socks you got on, mommy ordered all of that. And it's so funny because last night I had my friend call me last night. He said, do you want anything from the store? And I jokingly said, I said, my chest burns so bad, I need a bulletproof vest, a new heart, a pair of socks, and a pair of shoes. You know, because I feel like, despite what we may believe, you do have to put your spiritual, your armor of God on every day, right? You're supposed to put on the armor of God. So with that being said, you know, I'm imagining that that's what's going on. I'm putting on the armor of God in my mind, mentally. This is a mental visualization of me putting on the armor of God. And then also lacing my entire family, everyone who's underneath my responsibility or underneath my care or underneath my supervision with that same armor. I'm sorry, you guys, I'm off camera. I'm just looking for my hair stuff because I wanted to hurry up and, you know, put my hair in a quick little ponytail. But I can't seem to find my main product. But again, it's so funny that the word came out and said we need each other. So it's like I had the opportunity, because I ain't gonna hold you. The pain that I was feeling, it was causing me to want to fight off. Excuse me. It's causing me to want to fight off my family members, right? I'm like, oh my God, my shoulders hurt so bad. It's all of these burdens on my back. It's all of these people on my back. It's all of them. It's all of them. It's all of them. Not realizing, like, well, if we all a part of the same body of family, Christ, or whatever have you, then wouldn't that mean that this pain belongs to all of us? So then what kind of covering does a husband need? What kind of covering do children need? What kind of covering do women need? It just made me really break down the understanding of what truly a matriarch does. Because I think a lot of us like, we just think, oh, the matriarch of the family just sits on a throne and is pretty and just gets to like call the shots for the whole entire family. And it's easy. Like the little girl, she said, oh, mommy gets to do the least amount of work. She just gets to sit around all day. It's like, no, mothers and women got to do check balancing, especially stay-at-home moms. Checkbook balancing. And again, some like the grandparents in the family, you think their job is easy. They got to sit down and watch over every single individual in the family that is living. Meaning they might be sitting on their high horse getting their income tax or whatever, and just sitting there getting their life insurance, whatever they're getting, their Social Security, you know, whatever have you. But really what their job is to sit there in that chair and watch over everybody in the family. Spend the money that they get, this infinite money, this money that they get, to watch over every single individual in the family. Now, the woman that used to watch over the majority of the family came to me in the dream a little while ago, and she gave me a gift. She said, here, Sierra, you have the option of getting whatever car you want right here, right now. They all look the same, but they're not the same, and you can't have the same one. And they were all golden cars. And I said, I can't choose, Grandma. I don't know which one to choose. She said, well, fine then. Well, when you're ready to choose, let me know so I can tell you which one you're going to be. And I can help you out with your job. From the ethers. This is a real live conversation I had with my grandmother. I sat in her lap. I cried about stuff. She just was really like walking me through the process. Like after I did all the crying, that's when she finally came and was like, okay, so now that you got all the sad stuff out, now it's time for you to finally understand what you got to do. The good part. Now it's time to get to the good part. Right? So I feel like that's what was occurring last night. So as I'm working through this, it's been like raining like cats and dogs for the past 2 days. But as I got through this, because we was looking at the full moon, the whole entire full moon, we was right there, full moon was right there, everything was cool, and I'm thinking everything's good. Me and my friend, we seem to have a pretty decent, you know, balance in our friendship. So I thought until Mother's Day, and then everything just took a left turn. It was just like, whoa, what was that about? And then I took them to the store, and I helped them out. But, you know, it was just, something still felt off. It's like they were trying to lead me somewhere, or something was going on, some kind of illusion. It was just, kept getting thrown my way. I just couldn't stand it. So I had to take some time away from a friend just to really get my mind in order. My mind in order. And understand again my position that I'm playing in my family. Why does it feel like it's so much weight on my shoulders? What does that mean? Why does it feel like there's a burden in my chest? What do these things mean? What do these things mean? What do you mean? What is my job to the family? If I've done everything that I'm supposed to be doing spiritually, if I've done it all on paper, what does it mean? What do y'all want me to do? Right? And then it hit out of nowhere. watch over everybody and kind of like keep them safe. So then the thing that I really question now at this point is like, if I'm sitting here to look over everybody spiritually and keep everybody safe, who's watching over me? Right? So who's sitting down watching over me? Because I know that they said that the man is supposed to protect the woman. So I'm like, so then who's the man that's watching over me? As much as I want to get concerned in those matters, I stopped thinking about it and I just was like, whatever. I can't think about it right now because I got to make sure everybody's safe. So every time I feel too much pain in my shoulder, I'm like, oh, checking on everybody. Like, are you good? You got what you need? Is everything okay over there in your space? You sure? I feel a little off. What about you? What's going on with you? What's going on with you? You good? Oh, shoot. What's all of that? Oh, my goodness. That's a lot. You know? And with that being said, again, it just leaves you in a space of confusion. Like, which one am I supposed to, like, hopefully God will lead me to do the right thing for all the people, because it says we all need each other. But again, like Drake said, if one of us goes in, then we all go through it. So, you know, for those people who I considered in my morning prayers that might not be, you know, necessarily here with us, meaning they're either incarcerated or, you know, going through a hard time in life mentally, I just thought to myself, like, still put a covering over them? But I'm like, will that affect everybody, or is that just, you know, how does that part work? And what I'm learning in that part is like, don't take on stuff that you ain't got to take on, of course. But at the same time, don't be an ugly spirited person. So it's like, it leaves you in a space of like, so what do you do? Hey, Wendell, how are you? Appreciate the peace and blessings that you sent my way. So yeah, it says we all need each other. And I'm just trying to figure out what need I fulfill to my family tree. Because it's like, if I get all the things that I want, right? Meaning I get to just get paid to be myself. I get Social Security for the disability, for the neck pain or whatever else I got going on with my car accident, my chiropractor and stuff. If I get that and I get to sit in the house and sit in my new apartment all day just chilling, what exactly would I be doing all day? Aside from making this content for you guys, how do I stand up? Not just for me, because I mean, of course, if God blesses you with something like that at such a young age, me 30 years old, I mean, I ain't gotta go to work. I ain't gotta, you know, clock in every day. I ain't gotta go, you know, grind at the mill every day. But I'm getting blessed to sit in the house every single day. How do I pay it forward to the people who have laid the framework for me? You know, because I love my Herpes Positive Collective, but, you know, I'm starting to look at the numbers. I'm like, so when y'all going to start ordering, you know, detox capsules? When y'all going to start really doing what you sis? Y'all say y'all love me. Hold on one second. Let me move something around. Okay, I'm back. So y'all say y'all love me. Y'all say y'all here to support, but it's like, I haven't seen the sales coming in. So I'm like, so what am I doing right now to make sure that I'm going to be good when I get this apartment? How do I pay it forward to all these people around me also, if I do get blessed with being able to sit in the house all day and get these blessings? That's how I manifest getting the blessing of being able to sit around and, you know, being just a content creator, or being just, you know, said person that just makes money to just pretty much exist. I have to be able to pay it forward. I can't just selfishly collect all this money for myself. Somehow that clicked in my head last night. I don't know what it was, because I guess when my friend called me last night, like, even though I was like, I don't feel like talking to you right now, like, leave me alone. He's like, every time we leave each other alone, though, you realize it start raining outside. I'm like, that's true, but I don't like the way you talk to me, friend. It don't make my feel, you know. But I started thinking about, like, what positions these said individuals would play. And the fact that he asked me, said, you need anything? Even after a day of not having access to me, to my belief, right? But even after a day of just sitting there watching me all day and whatever, he still asked me what I needed. Even though he did stuff to me in the past, and I'm like, bruh, I hate you. He still called and asked, did I need anything? Now, I don't know if that's to cover his ass or what, but he asked if I need anything. So I start thinking to myself again, if I do get blessed with the opportunity to get social services payments, and I sit in the house all day, what would my contribution be? And I just like looked over the whole entire family. I'm like, well, everybody need clothes. So I gave people spiritual armor of God. I dressed them up, however, said, take these clothes. Hopefully to bring your body some peace while you're outside at work today. You know, hopefully if I feel anything, I could go in and reconfungal it, reinstate it, rebuild it for you. If that's how I've truly been integrated into this system for y'all, as truly like an ancestor or an elder, essentially, at such a young age. Like I've been somehow nominated as an elder at the age of 31. So if that's the case, and that's what I gotta do, based on what my great-grandparents told me to do, how do I pay it forward? And that's what came to me. Put the armor of God on, and the word of the day said, we all need each other. Ain't that crazy? Now, I'm not saying I'm perfect, and I'm like, oh, I've been rocking with you from the very start, and anyone else that knows me that I've always been a strong believer in supporting those that are making a huge difference in the community and beyond. That's beautiful. Look, funny thing, the Queen of Wands came out. The Queen of Swords came out. This portal, and then taking a leap of faith with the Fool card. Because I looked in the mirror in my dream, it's like my grandmother had stole my identity, and then I became her. Like I looked in the mirror and like she had my hair on. She had my red and yellow hair. But then I had on her gray hair, and I was looking in the mirror and I was looking real sad, and like my face was like, you see how this just came out of nowhere? I was looking like her. And I went to my great-grandparents' house, and I was their care provider and stuff. I was like, and my grandfather, he started walking again. He hasn't been able to walk in over 4 years. But he gets up in a dream and he's walking around. He's like, it's all about the white lotus here. It's all about the white lotus. And I'm like, ain't the white lotus, ain't that your crown chakra? Because people always think the lotus is like, because usually bodhisattvas and Buddhas are sitting on lotuses. That's why it's funny. This is how spiritual journeys work. This sidebar. I got a tattoo on my thigh, or like my hip, like, you know, the side of my rear end, right? And that tattoo is 3 lotus flowers. Now, when I originally saw the ad for this tattoo, it had those flowers that look like bikini bottom flowers, those hibiscus flowers or something like that. It looked like those flowers. So when I went and got the tattoo, when he told me all the different flowers, I'm like, something told me to get lotus flowers, right? So when something told me to just get lotus flowers, I'm like, all right, bet. Let me get those instead. I got on my spiritual journey when I started working at the museum, right? So when I went to the museum and I started working in the museum, and I'm looking around at the Buddhas and the Bodhisattvas, what do they all have? What are they all sitting on? Lotus flowers. So when I connected that I have 3 lotus flowers on my rear end, so I'm technically always sitting on lotus flowers, it was like something in my spirit already knew the journey. Like the fact that I have a little Buddha mark on my forehead, like the journey was already laid out for me to go ahead and get into But even with all that said, right? I'm sitting here and I'm still looking at the journey. And I'm like, I still don't feel myself. I still feel like Like, I'm like, where's Sierra's brain at? And then I jump up and I'm like, whoa. So if I'm up here, why do I keep feeling like I'm getting pulled down to this weird low level? Like, I don't like that feeling. But King of Pentacles popping out, and a child making a deal with someone. So a child making a deal with somebody is going to send somebody else to the hospital and not the child. It's going to keep the child protected. So there's that. The King of Pentacles is a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Oh, my alien tattoo. Yeah. She has the tattoo of Ma'at, which is the balance of the heart chakra. You're supposed to always keep your heart as light as a feather. That's why I was asked, like, where's Sierra's heart? And when I always find my heart, I find myself like floating up to my heart, like Sierra's heart. It's like, oh, that's my heart. So then whose energy am I holding on to that's making me feel so low? And they say that the Shango Warrior Strength card after the, okay. And then the full moon. There's certain battles that only certain people can actually make it through. And I feel like the battle that I've been going through, like last night, the way that my chest was on fire. I don't know who was hiding inside of my space last night. I don't know who was hiding in my spirit last night. But child, they was getting their ass lit up. I don't know who it was. I was trying to tell them to get out, child. But after this, you're going to get some kind of abundance. This full moon cycle, whatever you're experiencing right now, whatever you're learning, it's going to come with some kind of abundance. That came after a lot of hard work. So, quiet is kept. Again, I don't know who or what was trying to fight me last night. Because they didn't give me the eyes to see last night. They covered my eyeballs up. They was like, you don't need to see what's going on right now. If you start to see what's going on. I mean, I was seeing stuff, but I'm like, stuff that I was seeing, I'm like, oh, no. No. Okay. But, that's not this kind of content. I just feel like whoever's shoulders these are, because I need to know. Air signs, we started off with an air sign female, or masculine air sign. Ah! So funny you ask. The King of Swords even came out as well. So we started off with the Queen of Swords, and now we got the King of Swords that just popped up after the hard work. Air signs are all about the mental, all about the mind. So, you know, there's a Queen of Swords that's trying to get through a portal and taking a leap of faith with the King of Pentacles. Hopefully they're not trying to rob nobody because they're going to get in trouble. So no, it's not him. Okay, somehow he's involved in this. Child, I'm seeing all these people who are very involved in whatever's going on. It's just like, yo, this is a lot. I have nothing to say about air signs. Bad. It's just they're very mentally calculated and they plan out a lot of stuff. They usually are the most vindictive out of the signs because they are always in their mind. But they're also very cunning and very intelligent. My son's an air sign. He's a Gemini, so it's like. Now we got this Seven of Swords energy. Whoever this King of Swords is did some kind of backstab betrayal on purpose. Sounds like they might have came through and robbed somebody. Now I wonder why they did that. Justice for somebody? Who are they serving justice to? Who is this King of Swords trying to serve justice to? They say this is for abundance, for a selfish king. So maybe they're self-serving. Maybe it wasn't for anybody but for themselves. It was just for abundance for them. With this, is that a Knight of Pentacles? Oh, Knight of Pentacles, who's also selfish. So the King of Pentacles, is trying to train up a young son. But the Knight of Pentacles is selfish and is helping a King of Swords rob somebody. Interesting. Okay. 3, 6, 9, 12. Who are they trying to rob? Tell us more. Who are these kings and knights attempting to rob? What do I think about fire signs? They're very passionate. A star energy. Somebody who they're meant to, someone who's supposed to be in a partnership with somebody, but they want to put them through an 8 of Swords. It's given, if I can't have you, nobody can. Which would be very weird because they don't seem like the committal kind of people, but anyway. We got this 8 of Cups. They're trying to put someone in position to be the leader, the best leader of the family. I don't know if maybe that's something I've been tested with today. I see Empress energy at the bottom of the deck. So they are trying to choose some kind of Empress energy. That's some mothering energy as well. It's for a position, a match, like I said, a matriarch position in the family. Fire signs are just very passionate and very, they always want to be in control. I say that every single fire sign I know wants to be in control. There's a message from Papa Legba. So Leo's very much known for like they're getting their ego stroked. Sagittarius are very much known for just being very blunt, just saying what it is. And then Aries are known for being very headstrong and very uneasy to steer in any other direction but where they want to go. They're the ram of they're the first zodiac, because we know the year starts in spring, in March, the new year. So they're very headstrong. There's a message about some kind of death that's being put on hold, or some kind of death is being trapped, or some kind of death is being stopped. Tell me more, Spirit. That's too much. Keep trying to give me these big chunks. It's 3 of Cups. So with all this chaos going on around your head, somehow you're able to keep some kind of peace. Let's also clarify the 3 of Cups. I haven't really looked at the book about the 3 of Cups lately. Let's re-clarify. What a function. What a function. Abundance, conviviality, good cheer and companionship, resolution of problems, and psychic evolution. The psychic evolution for me. The psychic evolution to me is also rooted in New Orleans. Funny, my sister, who's the Queen of Swords, which this whole entire thing started with, is living in New Orleans, as well as my son's father, who's in prison. They're both in New Orleans right now. Abundance, conviviality, good cheer, and companionship. Something just said vagus nerve stimulation, so take some time to stimulate your vagus nerve today. Conviviality, the quality of being friendly and lively. Friendliness. So this talks about being friendly. Okay, so this card actually is about being abundant and friendly and just having a good spirit. So wait, we trapped death and then we got a good spirit? Like, so did we stop death by deciding to be a good person? Like, okay, can being a good person and having good cheer stop you from dying? Is that what this is saying? This came right after Papa Legba has a message for us. Being friendly will get you, I guess, will get you some kind of sovereignty from an inevitable ending. People will start to consider you more. People will have good things. People will want to keep you around, so they'll give you good energy, good vibes. That's what that just gave me. If you treat people good, people will want to keep you around. People will want to keep you as a nice memory, as a nice portion of the story, a nice piece of the quilt. Queen of Pentacles. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, female. That's abundance. Is the ancestor also assisting with the protection? So hold on, is she helping? Is that where this abundance is coming from? Is she the true holder of the pentacle? Because see, the pentacle was handed to me directly by my Queen of Pentacles' grandmother's mother. So I'm wondering, how that comes into play. That abundant frequency. All eyes are watching you at this time. You got a lot of onlookers watching and see what you want to do, what your next move is going to be, because there's an offer being made to you, and it also has a pentacle. So there's some kind of abundance that's on the way to you, and it's an offer being made to you, but you got to figure out which abundant timeline you want to be on. So I feel like there's a point in time, maybe in my life as well as most people's life, where it's like we're all here at a point where we got to transition into the next stage of life. Like my father said, man, at the age of 30, I had to choose what I wanted to do, man. I just came home from prison, used my daughter. I had to choose what I wanted to do, man. I chose, you know, this electrician life. And you see, now I'm a journeyman working at the daggone government museum. Like, all I do is sit in my office, and if they need me to screw in a light bulb, I did that. But, you know, there was a point in time where I had to climb all the way to the top of stadiums and put light bulbs in. Shit, I was hanging by fucking ropes in the sky. Anything could have happened, but my ass did that shit. And here I am now. I just got to go to the little office and screw in some light bulbs, and I make $100,000 a year. When you put the work in, you finally start getting paid big money to do little work, but you got to put the work in. at some point. You know, you have to really take those big sacrifices, those big hits. What do you think about the water signs? When it comes to water signs, they're very emotional. They're very emotional and they don't want to believe it. They want to be they want to be hard so bad. Because let me tell you something about all water signs, except for the Pisces. All water signs have a very hard exterior. The crab for the Cancer, hard exterior, but as soon as they melt that little shell off, they are soft as you know how it tastes when you chew into a crab. Soft. Right, that's why they have an exoskeleton. Scorpio, same thing. So hard, they got that one little stinger. It's like, but without that shell, them claws, and that stinger, crushed. So, but then you have the Pisces, which is a beautiful vision of two fish. They just go with the flow of things. They are part of the flow. They there for the flow. So for a Pisces, because I'm a Pisces moon, I love Pisces for the most part. I have a Pisces relative though. Me and her don't really get along. Keep having dreams where she's like being jealous of me and stuff, and I don't really understand why. Cause I'm like, weirdo. But Erica Badu's a Pisces. A lot of my masculine friends are Pisces. Oh, my car is not charging my phone. I'm like, the phone not charging. Oh shoot. I gotta start playing my music on this phone at night and making sure I keep this phone charged all day before I go to sleep. 111, as we see in the chat. So, you know, for me, I was water signs in general. Can y'all hear me? Yes or no? I'm sorry, this guy just walked by with a fishing rod, and I start feeling like somebody was trying to like poke me in my butthole. So I don't really know what's going on. That was really weird. And I start getting this really bad pain in my anus as soon as this guy with a fishing rod just walked by. And then y'all said the sound went out. So I don't know what that's about. I apologize. Anyway, let's finish get this reading done. Water signs, like I said, they have their way with them. I don't know. Like I said, I don't like following them when it comes to spirituality. Look, the first card I saw, spell work at night. They be doing shit. They ain't got no business. Because they emotions be having them in their mind going, so they just be reactive as fuck. That's one thing I don't like about them. They're very emotional. And they act on emotions more than anything. Because they're water. Because, like, water, you can't help but, like, hit the water and then, like, a ripple go through the whole entire water. Like, the damn sun just went down. Shit. You see what I'm saying? Water signs be in their emotions. You smack the water, you get a ripple effect. It can't control itself. It has no structure. Not a lick of structure. It's just there. A bottle of water. So I don't know. But like I said, all the elements need each other though, because all the elements around me right now, we have water in the air, we got sun in the sky, fire, life, we got earth on the ground, and we got air all around us to breathe. So they all need each other. I just wish they act like it, because they're getting on my nerves. So which one you gonna choose? You gonna choose fire? You gonna choose water? You gonna choose earth or air? What do you need in your story to survive? Choose that. Mm. I see somebody trying to make their mark up in here. I see the sign on the forehead. Ooh. Ooh. Wow. That was nice to feel that. Anyway, judgment is coming around for somebody. Big judgment. Y'all see the people coming out their graves, trying to get upstairs. And it's gonna come after you go into solitude and get yourself away from society. You know, take some time to get away so you can go through, so everybody else can go through their judgment and you too can go through your judgment based on how you act when you think nobody's watching. And it's gonna bring you the 10 of Cups because you want to have divine feminine energy to share with everyone else. But that's only gonna come after, like I said, you got to go through this big old transformation. Y'all seen I've been living in my car for the last 3 months. It's really like testing me, like how you gonna act when you think nobody watching you? And it's like, child, I be trying to act good, but I'm like, child, I be waking up with my shoulders hurting so bad sometimes. I be like, who's sending this bullshit? Who is it today? The weight of the world is on my shoulders right now. Who is it today? Who am I taking care of today? Who is trying to take care of me? What's going on? What's the word, spirit? But it said we all need each other, so I'm gonna just go ahead and listen to what it said today and see if it makes my life change any kind of way. So I suggest that you find a way to make sure that you incorporate every single element into your life today. Find you some air signs, find you some earth signs, find you some water signs, find you some fire signs. If you need somebody to keep you pushing and give you some passion to keep going no matter what, keep that fire burning, get you a fire sign. If you need somebody to really be in their emotions and be in touch with their emotions and tell you like how to get in the flow with things, because a lot of water signs deal with the private part areas. Um, Get you a water sign. And also intuition, and very much, because we can peep the ripple. We can feel the ripple before it comes. We see it. We intuitively know it's coming with our third eye. We're in tune that way as well. If you need somebody with some structure and with some backbone and some fight in them, like some, get you a earth sign. They're also grounded. They down to earth. Like, they just be like, look, I'm with the vibe. I don't care what you talking about. I don't care what hole it need to come in from, where it's going to. I'm with a vibe. Because the vibration is all we need. Like, vibration all through earth. Earthquakes, everything. The vibe is what make the water ripple. I'm the vibe. I'm just here to, I just want to rock. Oh, see? Okay. Now, if you want to get you some, and they also very hard-headed though. They're very like focused and eager to do what they want to do. That's another thing. Now, if you want to get you somebody who is going to mentally prepare you to be very cunning, like play chess, get you an air sign. They're very calculated. They like math a lot too, but they're very calculated on all their moves. Like, everything is a calculation. Like, if I move this over here and I move this over here and move that over there and that over there, and I build that and I do this and I do that and I do that and I do that. Okay, and then that's that geometric shape, and that pulls into that like that, and then that goes to that right that. They will build something. They are like they build the backbone and the structure of everything. They gonna build you some shit that you're gonna be proud of mentally. They can help you mentally structure your mind as well. And they're very regimented. Like, I take my shower at this time every day, no matter what. I pray at this time, no matter what. I go to work at this time, no matter what. I'm never late, no matter what. Like, they're very like that. Like, and then I think, is that everybody? Fire, water, air, earth. Yeah, that's everybody. So we need each other. So find you a variety of elements to work with today for your magic to really take hold, because the full moon energy is not over yet. We still have, I believe, 5 more days of full moon energy to manifest. And that's when the water is very malleable. And it's a Scorpio full moon. So very much like death energy is a big thing with Scorpios. Scorpios talk about transformations and rebirths and deaths. So just when you think you about to die, you just being reborn. And Scorpios are masters of that shit. My chart is mostly Scorpio, so I guess that's my thing. Anywho, we got the number 2 for the wands, and the story is people are doing spell work on you at night to make sure you don't get through this portal. They really don't want you to have a level up. I don't know who these people are, but yeah, they don't want you to get that level up. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the pentacles, which is your money, which is your earth element. And it says there's an offer being made to you through some kind of queen of pentacles and a selfish king. It's going to bring you it's going to bring you abundance 2 times, but it's going to come with some hard work, and it's going to end with the king of pentacles. Concerning for sure. Very concerning. For the cups, which is your soul, which is most important out here. Water. We need water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have a lot of blessings coming your way and feminine energy coming your way. And it's going to bring you abundance and peace of mind and a psychic transformation. There's a message that's coming from Papa Legba that says the best of the best will be chosen to fulfill this job. It'll have to come with some kind of partnership, though. And some kind of kid or a kid partnering up with someone else. But someone will end up in the hospital. Someone will fall ill once this all takes place, whatever that is over there in that house. As it pertains to what? Ooh, child. Can't breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for swords. And it says, you're going to have to get alone and leave society for some time. Your ancestors will protect and watch over you during this point in time. You will be fighting with death to some degree, and it will be a tough battle that you will have to skillfully make it through. You will be stabbed in the back by someone for them to get ahead of you. It is a King of Swords and a Queen of Swords working together. Hey, the cards said what they said. Right? Cards said what they said. You think? Sound like it's a lot of partnerships behind the scenes. Now that I'm really looking at it, it's gonna be judgment for a lot of people. All eyes are on you at this time, Star. What you finna do during this full moon? You gotta have strength and you gotta take this leap of faith. Major Arcana 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2, 2, 6, 6, 2, 6, 6, 7, 6, 2, 6, 6, 6, 7, 6, 6, 6. It's time for you to change your perspective about something. Somebody playing on your top. And they said it's a King of Swords and a Queen of Swords. One may be working on one person and one's working on the other person. Point them out. Point them out. Point them out. Point them out. Mm-hmm. See the sun coming back out, right? How about you start burping on stream? You wouldn't have to sleep in your car. How about if you don't like what I do on stream, you just don't come on my page anymore? Okay. You go on any tarot reader's page, they definitely giving spiritual burps. Only a spiritual person will understand. You don't get it. After channeling all them spirits, you gotta release them somehow. You know how many spirits I just had in my body? I gotta release now into the ethers. I have to release them. I'm not gonna keep all these spirits in my body, child. This is not no damn haunted house over here. So they gotta get out. What you talking about? Talking about some, oh, that's so gross of you to burp. Matrix agent. I'm the main one trying to stop things from being stuck in the matrix. Cause I see everything. Just like the man who what was the name of that book? The man who who sat by the door or something like that. The cook who sat by the door. He worked for the government, and because he worked for them so many years, he heard things that they were saying behind closed doors. He told a story. Just because seen a lot of stuff, don't mean I'm working for him. I'm like, look, this was going on. Be careful. This was going on. Watch your back. Okay. So I appreciate everyone who stood by me while I channeled all these wonderful messages and spoke to all these different spirits and got in tune and tapped in with these spirits. Um, I want you guys to keep in mind that just when you think, why, let me put you in timeout because don't nobody have time for you because you here every morning on my line though. Like, why are you here? Let's push you out. Yeah. Okay. Like, you don't want to be on my live, but you up in here. I feel your energy attacking my heart chakra. Why are you here? You here to eat spiritually, but you talking shit. Oh man, let's go ahead and clarify with the Kipper deck real quick. What's up, Lotus Blooms? That same dude keep coming. I need to go ahead. Burping releases negative. Exactly, it's spirits. It's energy. Don't explain yourself to them. They just want attention. He literally came on here to siphon up energy and suck up love energy to take with him because he know that the energy is feeling good. Like, I might look like this, but everybody who's in my energy can feel the purity of my energy. And we don't have to explain ourselves to people who intentionally come to bring foolishness. Okay, they literally are chaos agents. He's talking, I'm a matrix agent. You're a chaos agent. Unexpected money is coming your way. Okay. Unexpected money is coming your way. Ooh. Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Woo! Oh, man. I just closed up somebody's third eye and I feel all this negative energy coming out of me. Oh, my. And it surely is the Queen of Swords. Right when I told her all these good things were happening in my life, next thing you know, all this stuff, my back start hurting extra. My neck start hurting extra. I'm literally starting to feel a whole entire like wave of BS just fall off me. No, I actually had really bad acid reflux last night. It felt like my whole chest was on fire, actually. I woke up this morning feeling much better, but now that I'm burping and getting this like I literally just covered up somebody's third eye and it had like all this stuff going on around it. I didn't get to go back on it yet. But like I'm feeling this pain because remember we like released the pain and the orb came on my head that day and everything was good that day. It was sunny outside. Me and my friend, we went to go do the food stamp thing. I took him to his appointment. Everything was good that day. It wasn't until like after that, like something in me was like, I think I need to give this a break. And then it just started raining every day. Ever since then. It's just been raining every single day since then. We got ancestors on the bottom of the deck. We got a priest. Excuse me. We got to use your intuition. All right. Yep, you're gonna go ahead and get put in a timeout because since when did how you gotta learn how to respectfully ask a question. I'm gonna give you a chance to respectfully ask that question. I mean, somebody just said, "What are you thinking about?" What I'm thinking about is what I want to do. I don't know who just said that, but I'm just thinking about whether I want to like silence him out of the chat or whether I want to like actually keep going on with him in here and see if he's gonna ask the question the right way. Who just said that? What are you thinking about? I heard you. I'm uncovering some stuff. Like now I'm feeling like why my back hurts so bad. Like, oh shoot. Who's on that part of my back? That's the part that connects us to the sun. Who's stepping on my back? Now the sun's starting to come out. I guess he don't want to really ask the question. Okay, he was just being a dick. Okay. You have protection around you at this time. Mm. Y'all feel all that negativity coming out? I don't know if y'all can feel the lightness in my spirit because I'm just like, I'm starting to feel my spirit get way lighter. Have you mind, the full moon is all about releasing things that don't serve you. Faith. Everything is possible with faith. Through God, I can do all things. With knowledge of self, I can do all things. Ooh, this is clearing up a lot. Somebody was trying to steal something, for real. Oh, shucks. Okay, so divination just showed that somebody has an entity attachment. That's disguising itself as a soulmate. Returning all that back to center. This card reading is showing that there's some kind of entity attachment. There's an entity that wants to be attached. Because there's a nice guy trying to get through, but somebody's in bondage. Oh my God. Or somebody that we think is a nice guy got somebody else in bondage. I see jealousy, envy, pathway, and then a change of career. At the bottom of the deck, we got karmic feminine. There's a twin flame bonded by his addictions. Probably there's a twin flame connection that's being blocked at this time, or there's a twin flame connection trying to come together. Ooh. Somebody is in prison. Somebody's a high priestess. Somebody's enamored. So whoever's in prison is enamored by this high priestess. Somebody who's in prison is enamored with this high priestess, meaning they are in love. You could be this high priestess. I could be this high priestess. You know what I'm saying? Somebody in prison, like my baby daddy. Let me stop. No, I'm playing. And this doesn't have to be physical imprisonment. Also, family. Somebody in the family is doing fucking voodoo. Because you're a rising star and they fucking hate it. I tip. And I've been wondering why I was feeling like this these past few days. I'm like, where's Sierra's brain at? I'm like, my brain all the way up there, but why I feel like my body down here? Who was attaching to my body that's got me feeling like this? Because this is not me. And I remember someone speaking to me one time and they said, you saw it? So somebody was speaking to me and it was like, I'm your below, he's your above. But then he later on tried to say, nah, he's a scam. I'm the real thing. He's a catfish. You got to choose me or else. Life is going to go wrong. I'm like, I think I kind of tried to choose you and life just started going wrong out of nowhere. Oh, you saw the other one? So look, the guy with the fishing rod just walked past. Stop looking at me. The guy with the fishing rod just went past me. I don't know if he's supposed to be he color orange. He got on color orange. Maybe he came to clean out my sacral chakra. That's all I need. If you could clean that out for me, sir, I'd be more than grateful. Because the pain in my neck is going the fuck away. Y'all, I could turn my head again. I can turn my head again. My shoulders only hurt. My neck ain't stiff no more. It's crazy because my little brother, when he was young, they used to always tell him, you got a crick in your neck. And they always try to crack his neck to make it go away. Community is going through some kind of emotional pain. They realize you can't be, because somebody's got spiritual poverty in their hand. Message. Somebody spiritually is broke. They want your spiritual abundance. They trying to destiny swap. They trying to take your spot. They trying to trick you out of your spot. Which is with your divine masculine. Let us continue because my nose is still stuffy. Let me see. Let me go see what's going on in my face. Hold on. Ooh! Hey, y'all. Oh, yeah. The spiritual battle is getting real. I'm feeling it now. Manifestations are coming in. People are trying to block your manifestations. They see them coming in and they try to block them. Once a snake, always a snake. Ice King. They be trying it, y'all. They keep trying it. This person just drove up in here. No. Return that to sender. Because that's not my life. You're not going to take my life from me. I'm sorry, baby. It don't work like that. No. You cannot bind me into whatever y'all got going on down here. I'm not supposed to be going through none of that. That's not my spirit. Oh my God. It's clear now. I'm like, where is Sierra's consciousness at? And then we got this car that just drove extra close to my car and just acted like it was about to hit my car. And then as soon as it came, I started feeling this pain in my chest. Like, hell no. We know it's you. It's an expectation. They want you to bow out of your position gracefully. Who are the monitoring spirits in the chat? Show yourselves. No, it's this one right here. This car that just pulled up. This car just pulled up and that just happened. It be people in my neighborhood. They like, it's masons and stuff. Like, it's houses. Like, I was walking in the woods, right? And I cleared my energy in nature. I walked past this house and it's like, I kept feeling hot. Like, I walked past this one particular spot and it was like hot in the middle of the woods, but it was cold outside. And I looked to my side and I see this one house and it got its lights on. It's like it has a sensor that can sense when something walks past it. And every time I walk past it, it made my brain feel like something was wrong with my brain. I'm telling you guys, it don't be what you think it is. Like, these people legitimately, they think that they got all the fucking tricks in the bag. Like, they know every single thing. Like, they can stop you from being who you are. No one can stop you from being your spiritual self. There's no amount of root work, spell work, anything that's going to stop you from being you. They going to keep on trying to prolong your destiny, and their lives are going to still keep on continuing to be like hell for them trying to stop you from doing what you're meant to do. I can promise you this. Any person that's going to come your way and bring you negativity when you're in a high frequency space, they're the problem. Absolutely the problem. I lied to you not. We were feeling good. We were on a look, the sun was starting to come out. Everything was going good. Then this white car came over here and was like, no, absolutely not. White cars always make me think about my grandfather though. So let's go ahead. Let's see what's going on over there. Right. I know what energy when look, I'm so good. I be knowing based on the color of the car who and what energy in my family is trying to come and like throw off the reading. Like, you can't play with the real intuitives. You can play with yourself. You can't play with me. You can't play with me. Like, I'm sitting here literally looking at the car, trying to put like a tether cord in me and like spin it around, like stab me in my neck. Like, are you serious right now? Take that shit right on back to your space over there in your car. Deal with you. Don't come over here trying to put nothing in my spine. Wrapping my shit up with plastic wrap. These some fake ass police officers. Like, now we bringing everything back down and we taking the sun away. How? If it's naturally preordained for it to be mine, how are you going to steal that from me? Like, you're not going to get away with that. Look, let me show y'all something right quick. Let's look at this person in their face. Let's see who they are. Let's approach them. That's the monitoring spirit. Because we was doing just fine. Came over here, minding our business. This guy came over here. He's sitting here in the car randomly eating stuff. And the back of my neck started giving. And he got a handicap flag. Now, again, we need each other, right? But, like, I sensed the energy when he came. Like, it was bad energy. It's like he's one of them, like, how do I put it? He's one of those. I think I'm entitled to put my ding-a-ling in anything because Donald Trump said that we could grab anything by the pussy. Like, it's certain people who will come around and they'll, like, at least wave and say hi. You know? It's like, ever since my sister on Mother's Day, she said to me this one really raw thing that threw me off. She said, yeah, whatever, bitch. Basically, it was like, you're going to be institutionalized. You're going to be institutionalized. Just watch. And ever since then, it's been feeling like stuff been off. Funny thing is, why would you park in front of my car? What are you doing? You see the man just stopped to let me go through. Y'all still driving. Y'all don't be making no sense. So anywho, we know who the culprit is now, right? So let's go over here. We're gonna get a few more minutes of a little bit less weirdness because that shit was just off. And it's weird because it's like usually I could fight back, but for some odd reason I can't today. Usually I could at least self defense. Hey officer, this random person just pulled up on me and just literally stabbed me in my chest. Can y'all come over here and come get him? But I had to realize my sister was a police officer her damn self. So is her. She has this weird analogy that I have something out for her and that I want to sacrifice her and her daughter. But see, when I had my spiritual awakening, she had came to my house while she was pregnant. She was like, come on, Sierra, we got to set something up. And she took my son in the car with her to go talk to him while she was pregnant. The day I had my spiritual awakening. And she took him in the car. And I don't know what she said to him that day. And she's just like, Sierra, what are you doing? Like, you can't do this. Like, I'm pregnant. Like, come on, bruh. And I was like, but the day she actually went into actual labor, she kept her pregnancy a secret. But the day she went into labor, I had ended me and my son watched a movie the day before. We were watching the show, and I ended up crying. It was like do y'all know about the Darman TV show? Or like YouTube Darman? It was like an episode where the woman, she was starting to, she was working a little job. She was getting a lot, like a little bit of money. And her husband started getting sick with cancer. Right? So I gotta release all this negativity. Her husband was really sick with cancer. And basically when she started working her job, people just started leaving her a bunch of tips. And I started crying because I'm like, damn, like my son's father is a cancer. And I kind of just started crying, like, oh, damn, it's fucked up. Like, right? That day, she went into labor naturally. Have you mind, throughout her pregnancy, her baby wasn't growing. The baby had stopped growing. The baby had stopped moving. All this stuff was going wrong with her pregnancy the entire time. But the day I cried, she went into natural labor. She was supposed to be forced into labor for an emergency C-section. She went into natural labor. She still ended up getting a C-section, but she went into natural labor that day. She started having contractions and her water broke and all that shit. The day I cried. So from us to be going through whatever she's trying to put me through this system, talking about some, oh, you're going to be institutionalized because that's the way that your life needs to be from now on. And like when she was saying this to me on Mother's Day, I just felt like I was sinking. Like I don't know what she was doing, but I started feeling like I was sinking. I'm just like, what is going on with you? Like, why would you call me on Mother's Day to say some shit like this? Like, I should have really kept it real short on the phone and just got the fuck on. Because, like, what are you bringing my way? Like, the police hired you to what? Do root work for them? So now you're empowered by the whole entire police force system to do root work on me because you think that you about to steal my energy and, like, pit me out to people, have me out here not able to protect myself? Like, no, you're crazy. You're delusional. Then the dude I'm talking to, he's like, yeah, you're a schizophrenic. I'm like, I'm not a schizophrenic. I'm a spiritually aware person. I have dreams about the future. What are y'all talking about? I realized them two in my dream was working together. But then the more I start paying attention, I'm like, is it them two working together? Because if I cut this cord right here on him, that seems like it's got him sinking. It seemed like he get lighter. Because when I talked to my sister on the phone that day, I had mentioned my son's father. But then he called me on Mother's Day like, yeah, it's been a long time coming. Woo, woo, woo. Work, work, labor, and efforts aren't going to go unnoticed. Excuse me. See, this is my thing, right? I don't understand why people don't just leave you to your vices and allow you to be who you are. My aunt, she was really good with numbers and stuff like that, very good with numbers, remembering stuff. She worked for the police force for her spiritual gifts. It's almost as if they make all the spiritual people become police agents. Like we have to report back to the police everything using our spiritual gifts. But the thing that throws me off about that is why is it when I call the police, they not helping me from being attacked when I'm being spiritually attacked? Hi. What's that about? Then I started really looking into it. I'm like, hold on, Scorpio, full moon in Scorpio. How many Scorpios do I know? And then you just popped up with the name Daniel. I'm like, let me see something right quick. It seems like every Scorpio I've ever been cool with, my sister, who's also a Scorpio, has been in their face. Even now, as I just removed that energy from my vessel, I'm like, hold on. Why my throat chakra feel like it's being unblocked? And I kept seeing him in my dream. I'm like, why you keep popping up in my dreams? Yeah, it's that spiritual energy lingering. Now, my thing is, are these people working with me to try to get this other energy off me? All these energies all teaming up, this big team of Scorpios all coming together to try to take out me. Because I'm like, I'm literally doing the cord cutting, and I'm like, y'all see how my energy starts changing as soon as I start cord cutting? Like, what's really good? Like, it's all water signs on my ass. I'm just like, damn, the water signs really don't like me. Why? What's y'all problem with me? Friend in high school, Scorpio. Every time I go get food from my favorite food place, it's her birthday. Which is what? 10 days before my birthday. 10 cycle completion. I'm just looking at it like this, right? All this knowledge that I have and that I want to use to sustain myself in this society. And it's like, because I haven't chosen one group of people to pledge allegiance to, they all come together to block me from using my spiritual knowledge at the same time. That's crazy. Or are they simply trying to help me get one of my exes off my back? Because one thing that's going to stick with me forever is hearing my grandmother say, I can't give my life for you, see? I can't give my life for you. And it just make me think, when I become a grandma, what will be my main concern? Living forever or giving to my next generation? And I'm even feeling it in my energy right now. Something was done without my permission again to my body. So I'm asking that all the kindred light spirits come through at this time. Because I'm feeling the release. It's like it's a lot of dark attachments to my sexual energy right now. Because they want me to stick with them. But I can't do that. Like, I really can't begin to tell y'all how much I'm really feeling come out of my spirit right now. And it's disturbing me because it's like, I'm not that pressed to be famous. For y'all to all be on my, for y'all to be on me like that. I'm good. I'm very good. I'm good. I'll pass on that. I'm good. I don't want that. I'm not so pressed for fame that I will sit here and sell my soul to anybody. I'm not going to scream and shout and yell no names. But I'm looking right at these spirits and I'm just like, wow. No, I'm good. If I got to hold all this pain in my body and it's got to be on somebody in my family, I'm good. I'm beyond good. Just pay attention to the fours, man. Initiation, so they say. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm beyond good, actually. Yeah, I don't want that. He was lying. I'm not pregnant. I literally just came off my period like last week. And the same guy was asking to sleep with me last night. Can I get you pregnant? I'm looking at him like, anyway, somebody is going to go through some kind of health concern. It's a false narrative out. There's a thief. There's divinity. There's emotional pain. There's abuse, obviously, and chakras are being abused, but there's abundance on the way. Concern. There's Jezebel. A false narrative about a sweetheart. All over some money. They're fucking with your chakras. He did end up buying me breakfast that day, though. He did. He actually, I went out with him and we seen everything seemed cool. And then out of nowhere, he just started calling because I just started feeling really uncomfortable. It was like some white people came in the restaurant and like, they just made me feel very uncomfortable. You know how you could just intuitively feel spirits? So I felt that presence of that spirit and I was like, I don't like this. And I immediately said, no, I don't want to do this. No. No, we need to hurry up and go. Can we get our food to go? And he was like, no, let's like sit down. I'm like, no, I don't want to be here. Like, no, I'm not doing this with you. I don't give a fuck. Like, let me go. He even sat on the outside of the booth. I ended up having to eat my food really quickly and like leave. And he was like, why you won't leave? And you know you paying for your food. He called his friend trying to embarrass me. Like, yeah, I actually think I'm about to pay for food. This little McDonald's bitch. I'm like, I don't even eat McDonald's first off. All I eat is fruits and vegetables and Qdoba and Subway. But McDonald's, no. So he really like just did all that to y'all to prove to get me, oh, he's caring about me on a public platform, but then come back around and be like really shitty. Like he's sitting here making content about surviving somebody else. Shit, I should make content about surviving his ass. Honestly, surviving him. Two-Face ain't even the beginning of the conversation. That ain't even a word. He tried to call me schizophrenic the other day on Mother's Day. He started calling me schizophrenic. Then he told me to come meet him or link up with him. And then at that point, he started to continue to call me crazy. My son, I finally was like, let me just go ahead, right? And I realized what they do. They attack me and my son at the same time. So my son be like, I'm ready to go, but not right now. He starts to think that I'm the one attacking him or something. They're messing with his mind, making him think that someone's attacking him. So then as soon as I get here, every single time, my son's like, okay, now I'm ready to come over to the neighborhood. I'm like, I'm not going to keep wasting my gas on you. You come when I come or you don't come at all. It's just that simple. He smiles in your face and stabs you in the back online. He stabbed me in my back, period. Like, do you know how many swords this nigga done stuck in my back in real life? Like, if anything, my content should be surviving him. I literally got into a car accident on my sister's birthday. I was meditating with this King of Swords energy. He was like, yeah, go to the gym. As soon as I was like, let me go to the gym and change my life and get everything right, I get into a head-on collision car accident on my sister's birthday. As soon as I get the money paid out to me, he's the first person that calls me. Hey, what you doing? How you been? Where you going? Come pull up on me. I started spending all this money on him. I'm like, I paid off my credit cards. That should be good. He gets paid from YouTube. He'll pay me back. Whatever. Let's get him some food. I'm over here because I'm homeless at the time. My family made me sleep on a bench in the rain because my car was totaled. So they made me sleep on a bench in the rain. He was like, well, I got a shower for you. You come sleep with me. I'm like, I'm not sleeping at your house. Because through my third eye, I saw what I saw outside his house. I'm not going to speak on it. I probably need to do a whole entire series about that. That's probably where I need to go with this. No, they ended up repairing my whole entire car. They repaired the whole entire thing. Now the crazier thing is, every time I go and I start talking about him, the car randomly like starts leak. Like when I first got this car. No, let me tell you. When I first got this car, it used to leak water on this spot right here, and then this thing right here used to leak water. But then out of nowhere, everything just stopped. It's a 2000. It's a 2019, I think. Oh yeah, 2019. So everything in the car, like there's water leaking from right here. It's water leaking from right here. I tried to take it back to the dealership. I'm like, why is the car leaking water? Like, y'all need to give me my money back for this car. Like, why is this car doing this? Da, 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 da. My sister, now this is how everything comes full circle. My sister was there when it happened at the dealership. They had my son go with me first to the dealership. I wasn't aware of spiritual warfare back then, right? At all, for that matter. They randomly had my sister come pick me up or pick up my son while I'm in the middle of this car deal to get this car back when I got it. It's starting to come full circle, and now start to, like, I'm really starting to wake up. So then she comes out, she picks him up, she takes him in the house. Because no one gave me any awareness on spirituality. You know how usually in families, your parents, your sibling, everybody lets you know about spirituality. No one was ever telling me about spirituality. I was left out of this for years. So I knew nothing about being spiritual. Nothing. They literally put me outside in the world with no spiritual protection. No spiritual knowledge, no nothing. And from that point forward, I started, making things happen. But now I'm looking at it, she always was around. She says, oh, I try to save lives. That's what I try to do. Just save lives is my thing. But here I am looking, I'm like, well, then save my son from whatever this dark ass energy I'm feeling is. The baby oil parties, right? I dreamt about that last night. See, I had a dream years ago. I have it in my phone or my book. I had a dream where I was running around and I ended up at this Coliseum and I saw Diddy and he's like, what you doing? I said, same thing as you, looking for some new shoes for the show. But I'm like, why did I see Diddy in my dream? That was so weird. Last night I was in the Coliseum. As they was talking about his whole entire case, I was in the Coliseum last night. But I wasn't in nobody's section. I was just like walking around, like looking at everybody in the Coliseum, like, what y'all doing here? What you doing here? Like, I didn't have a section of people to sit with. I did at one point, but it was like my sister, my mom, and my friend. But my sister was mad because I had a bunch of different like identities I had brought with me. And I was looking at her like, she's like, so you just gonna bring all of them? I guess we have enough room for over here for all of those different things. Like I'm supposed to like become spiritual and then shed every single part of my identity and become this bland ass person that just watches the show. Which I just realized I was about to say this morning. I was like, oh, they want me to become a watcher for the whole family and watch everybody's back. And then meanwhile, I got this big ass pain in my shoulders. And I'm like, what the hell is this pain I feel in my shoulders? Like, what is this? I don't like it. 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 Right? But I'm starting to catch on that there's heavy root work being done to me and my child. And I'm trying to figure out who the main one that's doing it is. Right? But I think it has everything to do with the secret society. Y'all. Mm, 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 mm. This is some child. And the more I clear all their energies out of my spirit, I could see myself again. Like that be the thing. It's like you could tell when you got somebody else's energy in you, and it's like, can y'all just get away? Why do y'all bother me so bad? And I'm trying to figure out which one of them it is, or if it's just all of them. Patriarchy in general, just the masculine energy, not wanting to allow the feminine energy to step into a power position of authority. It's not pain, baby. What I'm saying is spiritual. This is a spiritual battle. It's no pain in my body. I'm literally feeling the different feelings of different things just like running up in my anus. Like it literally feels like it's just no hard layers for everybody. I feel like I could finally breathe through my chest again, and my neck ain't killing me no more. The issue is they want me stuck at my grandmother's house. They don't want me to progress and get my own space. And my sister is like, I'd rather fight you and beat you before I allow you. I'm just looking like this. Somebody's going through a health concern right now. And their only tactic is to try to like steal energy from me and my child. And it's like, I tried to, but she into that spell work shit too. I had a dream where she stole my hair. And then I ended up turning into her. So then she was like, she want me to die. Like, you don't understand. Like, people in my family are that afraid of death that they rather me go out before them. And it's like I'm literally sitting here like having to like do root work and like tie off my son's nether regions. Let her steal my hair. No, this is mine. I don't want nobody to run off with my identity. Then I'm out here a lost soul. I'm not even connected to my spirit no more. That's how I lose all my spiritual authority to be myself. When I was born, my mom gave me to her at her house. So she's been using my energy and my spirit for a long time. I think it's about time that, hey, grandma, it's time for you to, you know, move out the way so I can go ahead and do my thing now. I literally sleep outside by a waterfall by her house every day. She'd rather me sleep out here in the woods in my car uncomfortably than to sleep on a couch in her house that I bought. Y'all are missing it. Everybody grandmas ain't the same. Every grandma ain't built the same. I sleep next to a waterfall every day. And my sister, when my sister was a kid, she used to always say this: "My name is Teddy. I come from the waterfall." And I actually had dreams of her like coming from behind a waterfall and like coming out into the world, but it was dark when she left from outside of the waterfall. Like all this stuff is relative, and it's just like it's the same stuff that I remember when I had my first spiritual awakening. And it's like every day I'm having a brand new spiritual awakening. You ever meditated in the waterfall? No, you can't go in that water. That water's dirty. People, they tell you not to get in the water. People go in the water on this other side over here. I've meditated with my feet in the water plenty of times when I was younger. I'm at this pivotal point in my life where I got to decide whether I believe that the system is working in my favor and it's moving people out my way who literally are genuinely trying to hurt me, or I got to think about the system as being the systematic thing that's kept us enslaved for all these years. So I should probably fight the system. I'm somewhere in between that space right now, spiritually. Because it's like, if I defend the police system, like my family's all been police officers, trained police officers and stuff. If I defend the police system, am I defending myself or am I actually offending and hurting people? Because the police are meant to protect and serve. So if we could protect each other and serve each other, like I have dreams, where like I had a dream one time where I saw a guy, he was running away from a helicopter. Somebody had shot somebody. He was running. And then he ran and he went into somebody's backyard. Have him on the helicopter's red and blue. But the backyard that he ran into looked like my ex's family's yard. And then when I woke up, the police officers were outside of my car. They're like, "Did you hear those gunshots? Did you see somebody back here? There was gunshots fired. Did you hear anything?" So I'm like, my body's hearing stuff that's going on in the 3D world, but I'm seeing stuff behind closed doors. So it's like, what will you do moving forward, and how will you remove unwanted things from your life that are holding you back? What I'm simply doing here is, I wouldn't apply for housing, of course, right? On this journey, I've tried to connect to people who are doing positive things in this world that are like, my friend, the last person I was dating or talking to, whatever. I don't even want to say dating because when I tell him like we was dating, he's like we wasn't dating. We were talking about we wasn't dating. I tried to connect there because he seen the other platform and seemed positive over there. Until I got in there, I'm like, whoa, it's a little dark over here too. What's going on? Or maybe I could be wrong. Maybe I'm looking at it from a different perspective. Maybe he actually isn't a dark person. Maybe darkness was trying to follow me and hurt him, right? But everybody got darkness with them. Everybody's balance. It's yin yang for everybody. But just really uh, making my capsules, of course, my parasite detox capsules for my herpes positive community, and really focusing on that. And also trying to keep myself because I stopped taking the capsules, y'all, and it's like messing up my digestive flow. I'm like, what in the world is going on? You say that, Mr. Daryl, but I haven't seen it yet. I'm sitting here on this journey of like, and the security guard, she came, he told me a whole bunch of, woo, 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 we looking out for you, we thinking about you. But when I had positive people that I thought were in my life, everyone around me always attacks those positive relationships. Like when the sun be out and the birds are chirping and we sitting there chilling in la la land and everything's cool, and oh, you make herbs and music like me, you make herbs and music like me. Like that's what I want to do with my life, make herbs for the herpes positive people and make my music. I don't want to be Illuminati famous. I don't want to be Cardi B Glorilla famous. I don't want to be a industry baby. No. I have no intentions on going that way. I don't want to do it. I don't care how many celebrities they send to me in my dreams. I don't want to do that. Because if it feel like this, I don't want that. Hell no, I do not want that at all. This what it feel like to be famous and be an industry? Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm so good. I can have that. Okay. Talking about how much can she take? Child, a lot. But I'm not submitting to that. I don't want to do that. No, I'm not going that way. I'm sorry. No, because I'm not meant to be told what to do. I'm meant to be guided by God, you know. It don't look ridiculous. That's how my spirit feel right now. I can't even hold you. All the stuff that I've been through this full moon, I'm sitting here looking like, I'm looking at my son. It's like, why is it so many things? Like, I don't want my son a part of no organization that he's not comfortable with. I don't want my son taking anything in any kind of holes that will make him seem to be any kind of anything but straight. My son is a heterosexual male. There's no reason he should have anything poking him in his anus. And I'm not about to let no man or no spirit do that to him just for me to be famous. I'm gifted. We all gifted, but I've just taken time to really like lock in with my gifts. I take my gifts way more seriously than I take. You're not in no cartoon, you ain't in no movie. But everybody, then you see content where it's like, this is like the Truman Show. You'll realize everybody's just staring at you and you're just in the middle of your own thoughts. Well, if that's the case, and all y'all seem to have intel on what's going on in my life, and y'all reporting back to me on YouTube through these videos and all the people that I follow that I'm connected to, then obviously it must be a TV show. Someone's trying to put a love spell on the girl. Like, they're like, yeah, come on, fall in love with me. Yeah, I got you. I'll be the one to handle you. I don't want you in my space. I'm good. I don't, the fact that I'm over here, like, even my friend, he like, I don't like being over here. It gives me a headache every time you come to the gas station because everybody just coming through, just filling up. You just feel all this energy, all these things poking you in different holes. And it's like, I don't want to keep going through this. I have no intentions on doing this with y'all no more. Like, this right here is. I don't want to do this no more. I don't want to live by the waterfall, by the gas station, where everybody just comes over, they just link up. Like this same old dude over here. This same old dude been sitting over here eating his little cookies, just spiritually watching me like he's a watcher. He's watching me, trying to keep me down. Why? I can see him. But people like, oh, your gifts are not real. My family don't even know me. My family don't know me. My family know me so much that they rather sell my ass on the damn black market to some bullshit ass people like, yeah, go ahead, you take her. They not here protecting me. I'm one of the, like Malcolm X said, the most unprotected individual on the face of the planet is the black woman. I don't want it. If you had to come up in my body, you wouldn't like it. Trust me. I try to keep people out of my aura to protect them so they don't have to feel what I feel. Cause child, the feeling I got in the middle of my spine and the back of my neck, child. Unreal. And it's like, I look on my app right here, right? I see the different faces, and it's like, I know spiritually who they all are. Like, my spiritual journey, you're like, you're just crazy. Those are just random people on the road. Why is it the same 4 people every single time? Why the same people, same faces? Like, for y'all, yeah. But nah, for me, it's different. Because we're all on our own journey, on our own roads, own pathways to get where we got to go. So I'll go in the gym. They'll quote unquote clean me off. Right? And I'll get into my head again. Because my son's dad was like, you're in your head now. Let's stay here. And I'm like, okay. Well, then what that mean now? So everything was cool the next day. My friend, he called me. He's like, yeah, can you take me to go get my food stamps? I helped him out. But then when I did that, I started feeling heavy again. I started feeling like I couldn't breathe again. I'm like, see, He involved with the industry and all that. Look, as soon as I burped, this dude dropped his phone. It's like they started picking up their shoulder. Y'all got to explain to me why I can't burp, because every time I burp, I'm releasing all the dark energy that I don't want in my body. Like, I don't want that in here. I don't want that in here. I don't want it in here. I don't want it. I don't want to have a close relationship with the president. The way that these energies just be irritating the fuck out of my soul. And yes, all is one, one is all, but it's like, it's not. Because how is it you could be like this, right? If me, my one self, and this is why I think how I think. Me, my one self, I'm not connected to what everybody else got going on, right? I can experience a sky that is gray that everybody else can see is gray as well. Everybody can see the sky is gray, it's raining outside, we got our windshield wipers on, everybody's going through the same thing. But the second I start saying, let me go ahead and reach my hands up to the sun. And I think about going through the clouds, getting the clouds out the way, or coming from the sun, sitting on the sun, wrapping my ideas around the idea of the sun. Now all of a sudden, all of this stuff starts feeling like, oh, my chest don't hurt no more. I'm feeling much better now. Okay, so if I could wrap my mind around the sun like I'm supposed to, because the sun is a manifestation of all of our collective consciousnesses together. So if I could wrap my head around the sun, my mind's eye, connected up to the sun, and only look to get towards the sun, all of a sudden my chest starts to feel a lot lighter. The sun in the sky starts looking a lot brighter. And things seem like they're changing. But then I look around at everybody else, and it seems like in everybody else's energy, there's something wrong with me. Like, to the point where I just walked around. All I did was drive in here, and the lady just looked back at me like, what is that? What is that? Who is that? So my energy, when I get the chance to wrap myself around the sun and I get to like be myself, I'm seen. But it's like, people are like, well, you need to go down into the dark because you need to figure out who you want to be seen as. And it's like, I don't want to be y'all celebrity. I just want to be the girl known for being me. Who is you? Right now, the girl that's living in her car because her family don't understand that she wants to be spiritual and see the world from a different perspective. Even though my family has done everything that I want to do, like, my ideas is to like go against, you know, the norm, not be a statistic. Like, despite all the things that they say about people being statistics, proving them wrong. My family's already done it all, you know, gotten jobs in government, gotten the money, shown the status, did it. We all did it all, right? Even me, had a business, ran it, even though I was a single mom, did it all. But okay, now that I did it all, can I get a break from y'all? Ignore anyone who doesn't bring a positive attitude and energy towards you. I don't know, because I literally just walked, like, I literally just drove out here, and the lady was, they putting their kids in school, and I saw their energy bubble, and it just felt like, ugh. It made me feel like disgust. But then I saw another African lady walking, and I saw her energy, and she just looked back. It felt like nothing. And now I see this dude walking, and it feels like it's like a bar across my chest right here, like. So I'm just trying to figure out, like, who is what and what. Because, like, look, my skin is glowing. Like, how is my skin glowing and all this going on? How am I looking healthier and more beautiful than ever before with all this going on? I did do the drawings on Mother's Day. Can I show y'all drawings? I've been doing art and stuff. It's just, my sister's a drawer. Like, that's her thing. She's an artist. She literally went to school, got her stuff in a gallery, all that. She's an artist. So for me, I don't know, y'all. I don't want to be y'all celebrity. I can't, because it's on this phone. It's not on my other phone. Unless she sent it and it's on both iMessages. Let me see. We've been on here for over an hour. This is ridiculous. An hour and a half. Who's going to really watch this video to the end? If you watch this video to the end, you're amazing. Somebody tried to dismantle my connection from source. That's crazy. I'm not having fun. I don't feel anything that's going on. I think whatever you're doing, you're probably doing it to the other spirits that are attached to me. So if you're talking about anything like sensual, I'm not doing anything with you at all. I don't feel nothing. It's not me at all. Yeah, I don't feel none of that. I just feel like the release of it, but I don't feel it. Like, y'all be thinking y'all doing something with me, and I'm like, I don't even feel none of that. Y'all be doing that to people who are attached to me, and that's crazy. That's crazy. Let me see. Excuse me. J Yoko Entertainment. Come on, release music with us. I'm looking for her number. I don't see it. Oh yeah, because these are two different phone numbers. But usually it would be on both phones. I don't see it though. It's like I can't even be who I want to be because it's gonna fragment my son's soul to the point where it's like he don't get to be who he want to be because I got so much shit going on with me. 'Cause every time I close his mouth up, then it's like I start burping like that. It's like people ain't even trying to get access to me no more. They trying to get access to him. Then I start feeling this pain in my chest, and it's like then something starts trying to stab me in my throat again. It's like, what the fuck is that? Who the fuck is that? I did. All my tires are balanced. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go, y'all, because I'm just looking at everything, and it's like I'm looking spiritually at everything. Like, I'm jumping through a few layers, and I'm looking over here at my son. I'm like, okay, in this reality, he seems okay. In that reality, for some odd reason, my head is hot. I don't know. I guess when you have the ability to see beyond the veil in different dimensions, it's just like to be able to see It's a blessing and a curse. That's all I have to say. For the watchers who watch and the seers that see, y'all know what I'm talking about. They can say what they want to about us, call us crazy, talk on the phone, and try to get us to like stop being us. But it's like I could see, you can't take that away from me. I'm literally looking at y'all, and it just be like, even looking over there, like that's crazy. I'm looking at you, like, damn, really? And then I cleared up my energy. There's nobody on the live. The things we do for popularity, my boy. The things we do for popularity. I pray that y'all have a beautiful, blessed day. Let us watch me transmute a lot of this dark energy. It was cool while it lasted. I pray y'all have a blessed day. I pray that y'all never have to go through the amount of bondage that I see myself being placed in. And it might not be me, it could be other spirits that are attached to me that are in this bondage. But I just pray that you guys never have to feel what I feel in my body. Because the feelings that I feel in my body are just unimaginable, unthinkable. And I don't even think that they all belong to me. This false narrative that's been put out about me that says I'm crazy and I'm this and I'm that, but people can seriously just watch me and see the spirits and things that are, and somebody's in concern right now. Because it's like people can see it's not me. There's a healer somewhere in your energy trying to help heal you. There's a karmic feminine in your energy trying to reverse the healing. Healer came out again with starseed. You might be a starseed that is a healer. There's also a Jezebel somewhere in the energy. It's like these people are trying to keep you locked up in a basement, tied up, so that nobody can find your spirit, so that people can actually like connect with you and build with you. They want people to feel like your energy and like things you do are bad because they're the ones doing it through your body. Like it's not even half of the things that's going on with me. It's not even like because I don't even operate like that. Like I don't know who's doing it to who's putting who in what kind of situation. There's a love offer coming very soon. I don't know who's doing it, like, because I felt this energy, this mature woman. I felt this energy where it feels like it's like a noose around my neck that's pulling it down, and it's kind of like going down the whole entire chest and then wrapping around the genital area and around the legs to kind of like keep you down and keep your legs open and spread so like you can't fight back from any kind of sexual spiritual attack. I can't stand it. I don't know who devised this plan, who is in control of it, and who allows it. But like, I don't know who's wearing that shit. Every time I call myself spiritually getting out of it, like I can see myself like moving around and like getting out of it and like finally like rising myself up. When I used to stay at my mom's house, I used to always remember my brother would be like, "Get back here, get back here, get your ass back here." So I'm looking like my brother is holding me captive spiritually, like tying me up, and nobody's doing anything about it. People can see this. People can see there's something tied around my neck. They see me, they grab their neck, they grab their back, and the first thing they do is just leave it on. It's starting to get to that point where it's like, I don't even want to go live no more. Somebody gonna receive karma for this though, because the rain stopped and the sun coming back out. So whoever did this in a relationship, maybe the person you're in a relationship with, because you can see behind the veil and they don't like that. So you're moving on to some kind of rich guy for some kind of real love. And they don't like that. Because you're earth angel. Do you see this glow? Like the more I get away from these energies, it's like, oh, thank God. Oh God. Oh my God. I'm literally just sitting here clearing out different things. Like I'm going down my spinal cord and just covering up the places where it feels like somebody's stabbing me in my spine. And it's making certain body sensations go away. Like that feeling of having like something wrapped around my crotch and my legs, and it's making my legs spread open and I can't control it. That feeling just went away as soon as I like covered up a certain section of my spine. Like I'm spiritually just like cleansing my energy. That's why when people say spiritual stuff is a no-no or don't pay attention to it, I'm like, how can you not? How can you not?